my topic this morning is live. Yes. Live. I just want to say to someone this morning, live. Hallelujah. That's it. Live. Can you say amen? Amen? When we talk about living, most of us think about existing. But living is more than existing. Living is more than existing. Living is enjoying life, fulfilling purpose, conquering kingdoms and domains. It is impacting life or everyone we come in contact with, and it is leaving an indelible mark wherever we go. That is living. Many of us in the church or in the world, we are just existing. We just go from day to day, existing without any purpose, without any hope, without any joy, without any peace, without any future. We are just existing. But living is fulfilling purpose. The nameless woman mentioned in Luke chapter 8, verse 43 to 48, that was read by Sister Johnson, was hemorrhaging for 12 years, bleeding for 12 years, and could not find anyone to help her. Yes. You understand that in those days they didn't come up with what we now know as a hysterectomy. That's what it is called. They didn't have the technology, the doctors were not trained, and so that woman was just there suffering and waiting to die. Her situation was very bad. I don't know if you ever get a cut on your hand and it's just bleeding and it seems as if it's not going to stop. The first thing you get to the doctor wants to stop the bleeding, because if the doctor don't stop the bleeding, that person can literally bleed to death. And this woman was just bleeding non-stop for 12 years. Her situation was only unique because the Bible made mention of her. But her hemorrhage was not unique. Why? Because Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9 states that there's nothing new under the sun. So what she was experiencing, there were several other ladies who were experiencing the very same thing. Can you say amen, church? Amen. But the writers of the Gospels were compelled to write about this woman, not just to highlight her sickness, but to make known her relentless character. I want to say that again because I don't want you to miss it. There were several ladies who were experiencing the very same issue. Jesus healed several other people with different issues, but only this nameless woman made it in the Bible. And I said the writers of the Bible did not just put her there to highlight her sickness. And this is why when most of us preach about it, we only preach about the sickness. But the writers of the Bible place it there to highlight this woman's character. That's what we're looking at this morning. If you're there, say amen. Amen. Why was this woman, of all the ladies Jesus healed? And if you read the Bible, you'll notice that there are selected people, are selected healings that are mentioned. Why? That's the question we must ask ourselves when we are studying. Why was this woman of all the ladies Jesus healed made it in the Bible? Why? Somebody say why? Why? Firstly, because she made up in her mind that she was going to live. She made up in her mind that she was going to live. The Bible said that she had a sickness for 12 years and spent all her money on physicians, but could not be healed. This reveals to us this woman's unwillingness to die. I want to take my time. I want you to get it this morning. Yes. When we read it and we read about this woman suffering for 12 years. We hear, and I hear preachers saying that, you know, she got to the Obium, and the Bible did not say that. The Bible says she went to physician, and she went here, and she went there. And we read it to say she was desperate, or to say that this woman was searching. But what this was really saying is that this woman was unwilling to die, and she was willing to do anything to stay alive.
Amen.
We're not there this morning.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen.
This reveals that she was unwilling.
Yes.
She said, "Me nah dead."
Amen.
I don't know how long you have been suffering with your issue.
Come on.
That issue can be family problem.
Yes. Yes.
It can be relationship problem. It can be money problem or health problem. I have one word for you this morning. Live.
Amen.
My God, can you say amen?
Amen.
We must make up in our mind that in spite of what we are going through, we are not going to roll over and die. I am going to live. I'm not going to sit in no depression. I'm not going to stay home and complain. I am going to live. In other words, even though I'm going through this, I'm going to live through it. This woman said, I am suffering, but I'm not going to die.
Amen.
She make up in her mind that she's not going to die. Touch your neighbor and say, live. I know I didn't say just say that. I said, touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, live. I know you're experiencing some rough time, but live. Are you here this morning? I know you have family issue, but live. Are you here this morning? Come on, somebody help me this morning. I know you have relationship issue, but live. If this woman suffering with bleeding could live, or could survive, or could fight, tell me why you can't fight. Tell me why you can't live. Tell me why you can't live. Touch your neighbor and say, live.
Yes.
We must say like Job, though he slay me,
Yet will I trust him.
yet will I trust him. This woman said to herself that I shall not die, but I shall live and declare. They write me up to die, but I'm going to defy all their odds, and I'm going to show them that with determination and with fear I shall live. Somebody say live.
Hallelujah.
Are you here this morning? Secondly, it showed that she was fearless. I want you to follow me, you know. She was fearless. So she didn't just determine, because you can determine to live and be afraid and still die.
Yes.
She determined to live and she was fearless. She wasn't going to allow anything or anyone to stop her.
Amen.
Watch this. Leviticus chapter 15 verse 19 to 33. You don't have to go there, just listen. And it said that if a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days. Whatever is said there. And whoever touch her shall be unclean until even. The Bible said everything that the woman who is bleeding touch is unclean.
Right.
But that did not stop her from seeking help. In other words, when you are bleeding, you should isolate yourself. You should stay home, because anything you touch, everywhere you go, is considered to be unclean. This woman was defying the odds. She was breaking the law. She was showing that her fearlessness is the only thing that is going to cause her to be healed.
Yes.
Amen.
What if you're still here this morning? She knew the law, but was not going to stay home and die. I want to take my time because I want you to get to this morning, because there are many of us who are complaining about our situation as if it's unique to us. Everything that you are experiencing, somebody in here or somebody out there is experiencing the same thing. And if they are experiencing what you're experiencing and they are living, why you can't live? If they are experiencing what you are experiencing and they are still climbing the mountain, why you can't be? Touch a neighbor and tell them that if I can do it, you can do it too. She was fearless. As people of God, we must be fearless. They said that she should stay home.
Yes.
Because anything she touched was considered to be unclean.
Yes,
so she was in the crowd, touching men, touching women. A bad woman this, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Come on.
You say a bad woman this. I wonder if we're there this morning. She knew the law, but she said, I'm going to live. You see, we might not be able to associate ourselves with this particular law in the Old Testament. But can I say this to us? There are many of us who have certain beliefs that has become a law. I'm going to break it down. There are many of us who have certain beliefs that has become a law. What do you mean? A law is there to keep us on the straight and narrow. So the law said do and don't do. The law is there to ensure that there's order, to ensure that we walk down a certain path. So when I say that many of us have certain beliefs that has become a law, what I'm saying is that the belief that you have has restricted you from making certain strides. What do you mean, Pastor Taylor? You have a belief that said that anyone that comes from certain community cannot come out to anything, and that belief has been so ingrained in your mind to the point where it has become a law, to where you say to yourself that if I come from certain ghetto community, I can't survive. And that law or that belief that you have within yourself is now restricting you from making it. There's a belief that said that if you don't have your degree, you cannot make any money. And that belief or that law that you have ingrained in your consciousness is now restricting you from making certain strides. But this woman said, even though there is a law, I'm going to defy that law, for I shall not die, but I am going to live and declare the works of the Lord. She said, let them lock me up, let them talk about me. I'm going to step out of this box that they have placed me in, because I'm not going to die down here. I wonder if anybody there this morning, church, I said that somebody told you that it's not possible for you to accomplish anything, and for years you believe that lie. But this morning God sent me here to tell you that you need to step out of that box and show every demon and devil that even though you said that I'm not going to make it, I'm going to show you that with God all things are possible. Somebody shout hallelujah. I wonder if you're here this morning. I said they told her that it's a law. I said, man, you have your own law. You have your family law. And you don't even understand or even know that the law or belief is what is restricting you. It is in your subconsciousness. So you don't know that this thing is preventing you. I wonder if you're still here this morning. Because every time you're trying to go forward, there's something saying to you it is not possible. Remember that you made that mistake last year. Remember that this person and nobody in your family didn't go to college, and nobody in your family have a business, and nobody in your family is a millionaire. And that law, that belief that you have that is contrary to us is what is restricting us. But this woman was unwilling to allow some law to cause her to die. I'm saying to you this morning, don't allow your belief and your law that you have in your family to allow you to die in poverty, to allow you to die in lack. You have to get to that place in your life where you are determined that I'm going to break some belief and some laws because I must make it. Are you here this morning, church of the living God? Is there anybody here this morning who know that there's purpose on your life, who know that God have a plan for you, and you can't allow this law to keep you down? Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. She said, I'm not going to stay here. I don't know if you came just to observe or you came to receive a word. Are you here this morning? Well, this morning I'm here to make a step. Are you here this morning? You see, I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to make a step. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to make a step. I believe in God for the supernatural. Hello, it has been 30 odd years since I've been in the same situation. And if I stay here, I'm going to die. And if I go, I might die. But might as well I go and die. That's scary and die. This is what the Bible said. Esther said, help me. She said, if I perish, I perish. But guess what? I'm going into the king because I'm not going to sit on the sideline and see some devil destroy my family. So might as well I make that leap of faith. Do we have anybody here this morning who's willing to make a leap of faith? So even though they say it's not possible, I'm going to step out like Peter, who was in that boat when Jesus said, Peter, I want you to come to me. And Peter, by faith, step out on the water and walk. Do we have any water walkers here this morning? You said, I'm going to live. I'm going to live. I said, I'm going to live this morning. You're going to see me next week and not know it's the same person, something about me is going to change because I'm going to start living. Go to me and say, live. I said, shout, live, live, live. Come on, live. There's some of you on the brink of death. I said, live. There's some of you who are about to give up. I said, live. There's some of you who's about to throw in the toilet. I said, live. Somebody shout, live. Live. You have been struggling for too long. Live now. Jesus, I feel like shouting. I said, live now. You have been struggling with your illness. I said, live, live, live. Somebody shout, live. The Lord said, stay home. I said, stay home. And something said to you this morning, stay home. Oh God, one dance now. Because you have been going to church for years and they pray for you and they prophesy over you and things still not working. I hear the devil say, still with my mother prayer, still with my mother fast, no matter go to church. But God sent you here this morning by Spirit to hear the word. Live! I say, you shall not die. Live! You shall not go under. Live! This too shall pass. Live! Somebody should live!
Glory.
Are you still here, church? I don't know about you, but I ain't going to give up yet. We have come this far by faith. And the same God who was able to take me thus far is the same God who's going to take me all the way. For he which hath begun a good work in you is not going to leave you halfway. So even though you feel as if you're in this battle alone, the Bible said that God will never leave you, neither will he forsake you. He said, no, I will be with you even to the end of the earth. Somebody should live.
Come on, come on, come on.
You see, not everybody can relate to what I'm saying because not everybody is experiencing hell. Those who are experiencing hell know what I talk about. You're going from day to day like a zombie. You're going from month to month like a zombie. You're going from week to week like a zombie because this issue is keeping you down. But God said prophesy to them and tell them to live, 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 live. You might seem like you're going to die, but you're not going to die. Live. You might seem like Satan at the upper hold, but Satan don't. Live, because when Jesus said on the cross, it is finished, it means that everything that you are going through and everything that you will go through, you are already victorious, and all you need to do by faith is to live.
Jesus.
Hallelujah. Come on, come on, touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, I command you to live. I said, I command you to live. I command you to come out of your depression. I command you to come out of your oppression. I said, live. Live. Don't curl up in the fetal position and talk about God can't do it. God can't do anything. God can do everything. I come and shake them by the hand and say, I command you to live. Grab them by the hand and say, I command you to live. I command you to come out of your depression. I command you to come out of your depression. I command you to come out of your situation. Live! Live.
Jesus.
Live. Live. The woman said, I know what the Lord said. Hallelujah. I know what the Lord said.
Jesus.
I know what they're saying. I know that they're saying it's not possible. But just what? I'm going to defy all of what they're saying. I'm going to live. So this is why people will see you living. Remember, living is not just existing. It's fulfilling purpose.
Yes.
It's having joy. People are going to know that you're going through hell and they're going to see you living and wonder, oh, is it that you're still going through all of this and still living? Oh God, I feel like jumping this morning. I said, they're going to see you going through what you're going through. They're going to know what you're going through because it's some of them put you through what you're going through. And they're going to wonder, how is it that I put you through all of this, but yet still, you're still living. Come on, somebody. We are going to make the enemy cry and shame because we are still going to live. In spite of the trouble, we are going to live. Somebody shall live. I'm coming down. Thirdly, she put her faith in So first, she determined that we're not there.
Come on.
Secondly, she said, the Lord is not going to stop me. And thirdly, secondly, she said, Lord. Thirdly, she said, never put my trust in the word.
Trust the
You see, many of us put our trust in the prophet and the apostle and the this and the that. But this woman didn't have that love. She never had any prophet or apostle. She had to put her trust in the word. So Luke 8:44 said, and she came up behind him and touched the border of his garment. But we should know that this was no ordinary garment. I want you to get this
Yes,
morning, you know.
sir. Yes, sir.
Get this, get this, get this. This was called a prayer shawl that was worn by Jewish male. It had 4 borders with tassels at each end. So it looked like a towel. And it had tassels. This is tassel at each end of this, let me say towel or this shawl. Listen, are you still here? Each tassel had threads, which each represents the laws of God.
Yes.
Now listen to me.
Come on.
Jesus. Watch this. So the woman was not just touching cloth. She was touching the word of God.
Yes. My God.
Never say it again.
Jesus.
So on this towel, give me a piece of cloth. Let me this rock. So on this towel, this rock here.
Yes.
This is the shawl. At this end, you have tassel, like what I have on my shoe. At this end, you have a tassel, and on all 4 ends, you have tassels. These tassels are made up of threads, and every thread in the tassel represents a law of God. So every law of God was represented in this prayer shawl. So when the Bible says she came up and she touched the hem, what the Bible was actually saying is that she touched the word of God.
Amen.
What do you say? She touched the word of God. Now we understand why Jesus Christ said, who touched me? God, they've been reading that
My
all
God,
these years
my
already.
God, my God.
What Jesus was saying is not who touched my flesh and touched my garment, but he was saying who touched the word. Remember what St. John said, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. Who is the word? Jesus. So Jesus Christ was saying prophetically, who touched me? The word.
My
Oh
God.
my God, you're not here this morning. I said, if you don't get to that point as a Christian where you begin to draw from the word, you will not get healing, you will not get miracle. This is why some of us go to the prophet and we not get healing, because we believe that the power is in the prophet and not in the word.
Jesus.
Oh God.
My God.
This woman, this is why I say I'm focusing on the woman that has sickness. This woman had faith, not in herself, but she had faith in the word of God, which means she had some knowledge about God.
Yes.
Jesus.
She was sick, but she knew her source. I said she was broken, but she knew her source. She went all over, but finally she had to come back to the source of all source, which is what? The word.
Mighty.
This is why the Bible said that word is a lamp unto my path and light unto my feet. It is the word of God that is going to cause us to be healed. Faith. She demonstrated, Brother Shady, faith in the word. That's what it means.
Yeah.
When she reached and touched, and I want you to see this. The Bible says she pressed through the crowd just to touch the word. Oh God, we're going somewhere. Let me say it again.
Come
The
on.
Bible said she pressed through the crowd just to get the word, just to touch the word. You see, this is the problem in the church. We don't understand the importance of the word. Hallelujah. We don't understand the importance of the word. We think that church is a place of excitement and entertainment instead of a place where you get the word. It's a place to receive what the word. This is why we have Christians who don't come to church or Bible study. Why? Because they don't understand that the power is in what the word. If you tell them that a prophet is coming, they will come for the prophet because they believe that the power is in the prophet. But no, the power is in what the word. Because if the prophet is not preaching the word of God, he's not preaching anything. Oh God, you're not here this morning. This is what this woman demonstrated. Faith in the word. So we are seeing a woman who was sick and broken, but yet still she was relentless. She was fearless. And she understood or knew what is her source. I can ask you something. You know your source?
Jesus.
Do you know your source? Where do you run to when you are in need? Who do you run to when you are in need? This is why the Bible said the rich man who was in hell and he saw Lazarus in Abraham's bosom. This is what the rich man said. Father Abraham, send Lazarus, watch this, to dip his finger in some water and put it on my tongue. And Abraham said, no, you have the prophets and so on. What he was saying, just a little drip of the word can change my life. But it was too late. We must understand that just a little touch from the word of God can transform your life. You can be going through the worst period in your life, and just one word can cause you to get up out of your depression and begin to go forward. Just one word can cause you to believe in yourself again. So we need to press. Touch the neighbor and say, press to touch the word. I said, press to touch the word. What you also mean is that something you don't want to go on church, but you press to come for the word. Can I tell you, the best word you'll receive in church, I wouldn't know if you like to come at church. Any day you don't feel like to come at church, and you press through the crowd. Because sometimes our mind becomes crowded with all kind of life situation. Anybody know me at all? And you just can't think, and you just can't focus. There's just so much. Anybody know me at all? You just have whole heap of things that go on in your life. You just become crowded. So even though you're not in a literal crowd, you feel you're by yourself, but it seems as if you are in a crowd. It feels as if you are being pressed down. And when you say, hello, me not feeling, but me I come by faith. For the Bible said we walk by faith and not by sight. I am going to believe God for a word. This is when we are going to receive. If there's something else that comes from God. She pressed, she touched the word. Watch this. When you believe the word, you begin to draw from God. You know, many times we say to people, pull, but you can't pull without the word.
Amen.
Because a man who don't have knowledge of the word can't pull from the word. It is your knowledge of the word that is going to cause you to come with expectation. Because you know that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. I want to learn this morning. You know the word that said, you shall not die but live and declare. Are you here this morning? You know the word that even though it is not going according to plan, yet do I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. That rather than stop, they come from me. It's your knowledge of that word that is going to cause you to press. So even though your situation is saying don't go, your knowledge of the word is saying go, because you know that if I can only get in the presence of the Lord, that something will happen. And this is what took place in the book of Acts. The Bible said that there was such a large crowd where Jesus was, that the men had to go on the top of the roof and cut out a hole in the roof, because what they were saying, if I can just get in the presence of the word of the living God, I know that my friend will be healed. Are you here this morning? We need as a church to get to that place where we understand that if we can get to the place where the word is being preached, I can be healed, I can be delivered, I can be set free. Somebody give him praise. So this woman demonstrated
Jesus
to us the importance of being determined, fearless, and knowing the word. She's saying that's the only way of life. Jesus Christ said, men shall not live by bread alone. Hello, you know many of us are living by bread alone and we still are there. Look at me. The gentleman who killed over 60 people in Las Vegas, you watch it on the news? The man is a millionaire. He's a millionaire. He's not poor. He's a millionaire. Very rich. Not only is he's a millionaire, he's very educated. The news media said that he wired $100,000 United States dollars to his girlfriend in the Philippines. The man has money. But yet still with all that money, he stood in a window and fired shot killing 60 people. Thank you very much, sis. What it shows is that no need to solve problems.
No, not at all. Answer something.
It shows that living in the best community no answer problem. It shows that driving the fancy car that most of us is going after don't answer problem. So this is what Jesus said: men shall not live by bread alone. He said, you can't live alone by the natural, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. This is what the woman understood. That's why she pressed to touch the end, to touch the word. Because watch this, because now she understands. Let us break it down. First she went to the physician.
Yes.
Physician is natural. But now she said, it is time to go to the spiritual.
Yes.
That is what? The word. The bread is natural. The physician is natural. The bread or the word is spiritual. The bread that Jesus said that you need is spiritual. And this is what we need as a church. Many of us look good, but spiritually we are dying.
Yes.
Right.
Because you are trying to fix it in your own self. You did not say anything. While some of you sit there in your depressed state and you're dying, but the Lord told me to tell you live. If you are not willing to fight, you are going to die.
Hello.
If you're not willing to fight, you're going to die. You need to get up out of your depression. Put on your clothes. Hello. It's not everybody that comes to church sometimes feels, Can we be real? And something you say to people, go around and hug somebody, and then you see them face makeup, and you feel like they're being nasty to you. They're not being nasty to you, they're just like, go to holy for something. You know what I say? Amen, come on. They're not trying to be nasty or rude to you, It's just that there are some people in the church, they are going through so much, and they have so many challenges in their life, that they just want to believe alone. And as they come to church, we believe that because we feel the vibes, everybody, hello, some people they deny, but them come here by faith.
Amen.
They want to receive a word. Are you here this morning? Are you here this morning, church of the living God?
Hallelujah.
The Bible said when Elijah, I'm coming down, I tell you I'm not taking long. When Elijah was depressed and in the cave, and he said, and God said, Elijah, why are you here? He said, Lord, they killed all the prophets, and I am the only one left. He was depressed. And God said to him, that's what you thought. But he said, no, there were 400 prophets.
Yes.
Who are not bound to there.
Yes.
And God is saying to someone this morning, there are over 400 people who are going through what you are going through and never survive.
Come on. Jesus.
You feel within yourself that I'm the alone. Because depression causes us to be introverts. Introverts are people who look inward, who feel they isolate themselves, etc. The depression causes you to begin to look at self. God said to Elijah, no. Look out, there are others out there who have not gone. You are not the only one. Get up out of your cave of depression. And then he said this to Elijah. You are depressed. But he said, there are 3 young men that I want you to anoint.
Yes.
One to be king and one to be prophet. Look at this shame. He felt as if this is it. I preach now.
Come on. Come on.
I preach now. He felt as if this was it. But God looked at him and said, you think if this is it, but there's more in you. Live. He said, you believe within yourself that you can. We can't take no more, we can't do no more and eat this. But God looked at Elijah and said, you have more in you.
Yes.
And before he was taken by the chariot,
Yes. Come on.
he anointed 3 persons, but we're focusing on Elisha.
Yes.
And he gave Elisha. Watch this. This is powerful until we don't have to stop here. He gave Elisha a double portion of the Spirit. Where the double portion they come from? When he was depressed, he said, I am the only one. When he received the word, he was able to give what he thought he didn't have. And at the end of it, he gave someone a double portion. This is why God said, live.
My Mighty God.
You believe that this is it, but he said, live. There's still more for you to do. There are people depending on you. Live! You can't give up yet. Come on, church. You can't throw in the towel yet. We can't give up the fight yet. You still have more left in you. You still have one more hallelujah. The prophecies over your life don't come to pass yet. You don't buy your house yet. You don't buy the car yet. You don't touch lives yet. Are you here this morning? Live! My God. Hallelujah. There are some prophecies that they prophesied over me. They don't come to pass yet. I said to them that you can't take me yet. Because I need to do what God predestined me to do. And I'm not going to die until I do what God called me to do. I'm going to live. We're not saying anything this morning. We wish we had some people here who know how to fight. To look at death, to look at your depression, and say depression, God prophesy that I'm going to be a prophetess, that I'm going to be a millionaire, that I'm going to take over cities, and I'm not going to die until those prophecies come to pass in my life. The promises say I'm going to get married, and I'm not married yet, so I cannot die. Somebody say live, live, live. Come on, touch your neighbor and say neighbor, live, live, live. Live, come on, touch your neighbor and say live. The prophesy over you, live. Live. Where are you going, but you're going to give up? Live. There's a young man who wants you to come and tell them about the goodness of God. Can I say this to you when we are going to go home? Paul said this, I had a thorn in my flesh.
Yes.
And I went to God 3 times. But this is what I love. Paul said that when I am weak, then I'm strong.
Yes.
What is he saying? He's saying that you find strength at your lowest point. It doesn't make no sense to the natural. Because at your lowest is when you need Christ.
Amen.
And that's when he's going to inject some life into you. I believe this morning you are here because God wants to inject some life in somebody. God wants to prepare you to that next level. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, live. And no, I didn't say just tell them, touch your neighbor and say, neighbor. They're telling you that you're going to die. But I prophesy over you this morning.